Could you imagine you go to a foot doctor? At least they say they're a foot doctor. And you go to them and you're like, oh, my feet are killing me. And they're like, oh, well, all we ever do is we work on your stomach. You're like, no, that doesn't work. You said you're a foot doctor. Why do you work on my stomach? Well, that doesn't ever happen really in the medical world. There is one profession that I see where people will say they do one thing and do something entirely different. And it's almost comical, but at the same time, I think it's almost a little sad as well. And it's these marketing agencies. So many marketing agencies don't even know what the word marketing is. They're not marketing agencies, they're advertising agencies. If you go and ask people, what does marketing mean? Either they don't know or they think that marketing simply means going out and running ads. If it was running ads, wouldn't that be advertising? Like, advertising is quite literally the process of making people aware of the goods, services, offers, and promotions you have. So if you're a marketing agency, are you really doing your job if you're making people aware of the goods, services, products, and offerings that other businesses have? I don't think so. When people understand what marketing truly is, it shifts the entire game for how they view business, and it shifts the entire game of how they do business. So marketing is, quite succinctly, ensuring that a company is true to their brand. So what does that mean? A company's brand is their personality. It's how they treat people. It's the embodiment of their core values. It's the personality traits. That is what a brand is. Marketing is the job of ensuring that every aspect of the company is consistent and portrays that brand consistently. So if you want to be a marketing agency, shouldn't you be spending time making sure that every aspect of a business is consistent in the way that it portrays itself? Now, that doesn't mean that you don't touch the advertising space. That is a component of marketing, but it's only one little slice. There's so many other slices to that pie that need to be addressed. The marketing department of a company, if they're big enough to have one, needs to make sure that when a customer is interacting with the sales team, they get a consistent experience as when they're interacting with the fulfillment team or the accounting and billing department. That's marketing's job. They make sure that everyone is true to that brand personality. They make sure that everyone behaves within the company a certain way. That's marketing. So what is it you need? Do you need to identify what your brand is? Do you need to identify those characteristics? Do you need to make sure that your company is consistent in all areas of their interactions with customers? If so, that's marketing. Do you need more customers? Do you need to make more people aware of your business? If so, that's advertising. So if you're a marketing agency, ask yourself, am I truly a marketing agency or am I an advertising agency? Big difference, and it's critical to make sure that the advertising you're doing doesn't get mislabeled as marketing.